Hello everybody and welcome. I am the beta plan and this is of course Imperator Rome, where we are playing the Annals of Anuradhapura. But as you may notice in the left top corner, my watcher wasn't joking. Although the Seleucid Empire isn't actually dead in the sense that this guy is still alive, it completely collapsed. Some of these people are Zoroastrian, and they are of their culture group, but some of these people are also, I noticed, still Hellenic. So that's kind of interesting, but yeah, it completely collapsed the empire. Well, whereas Persia is still going strong right now, but I'm not sure if this is still the guy that you also start with or not. But interesting to note. Anyways, time for us to stay calm, stay at peace. And we're going to build another granary, I reckon. Because local slave happiness, we kind of need it because there's a lot of slaves here. But then again, they're all happy, so perhaps we shouldn't. In fact, perhaps we should promote some of these guys. What happens if we promote one? What if we promote a Lankan Hindu guy? And he becomes immediately a freeman, okay. Just promote a few. So that we can promote even more. And more. There we go. More research ratio, because we have a bad research ratio. That's something that we really need to work on right now. It's not too surprising with all the regions that we captured. There was a chance that we were going to have some issues with that. Promote. And we are also definitely going to, wherever we can, whenever we see something, and we're going to actively search for it, we're going to convert all these provinces that are ours, but are not of the right religion, because that's just no bueno. We can't stand for this right now, because we have enough religious power to flip some of these provinces around and make these people just a wee bit happier, because 8% happiness, I can imagine that then the province isn't going to be very easy to rule over if your people are all pissy. So there you go. That is a lot of the Buddhism already removed. A lot of it, and we still have a lot of oratory power, don't get me wrong. We should look into everything for a moment. We are currently getting older. 52. Our son is doing fine. Our daughter is 17. We should start and arrange a marriage for her. Preferably, for instance, with the guy that's over here. Oh, he already has a spouse. Never you mind. My mistake. But yeah, we should arrange a marriage for her. How old is this dude? He's 46, because my daughter is 17. He's 24 years old, but he's kind of poop. But the Panja family does sound familiar. Why is that? Why is that a familiar family name? Panja. Can these be arranged by order? Panja. Here they are. He is... Who else can we marry my daughter to? 17 years old. He's a son of the researcher. Doesn't have great skill. He is actually has decent skill over here. Maurya. You know what? Let's see. This is our only son. We might be able to do something there. So, once again, our family. Arrange marriage with select. Oh, that was very easy. That's not arranged marriage, that just instantly happens. Okay, that's done. We did nation overview. Now we're going to go government. Not really going to do anything about this. This is really a poor man in this position, I have to say. But that's only just a little bit of health. Possible successors. These are my two children. Alright. Then we have military. We're doing fine on that. We have our research ratio. It's really bad. We need to work on that. Our religion is doing fine at this moment. We have a decent income. I say we're going to pay a little bit less even to the forces. This is diplomacy. We don't really need that right now. How strong are you actually as a nation? You're also a regional power, so actually we could have an alliance with you. Competing power, but your opinion also is just crappy of me. How is my true ally's opinion of me? Very, very good. So that is working. Sometimes it's kind of annoying that you can't immediately click on something. That's an aristocratic marker. And I wouldn't assume that you're also a settled tribe. You're the only one else that is a regional power. These are the competitors. Alright, so what do you have? You're in alliance with me. We really need to... I can also ask for military alliance. Military access, because why not? Right? Who are we actually guaranteeing right now? This is a truce. We are guaranteeing Cola at this moment. Chola. Over here. Actually that's kind of good, because we don't want Antara to grow anymore. So that's okay. We could guarantee this man. Your opinion of us is horrible. You know, we could just try and improve you. I want the diplomacy screen. Sorry. Diplomacy. Influence action. Cell city. That's not what I want. Relation actions. That's what I want. Improve opinion. Why is this 51 nowadays? I don't know, but... Let's go and improve their opinion of us. Let's see if that works. Decisions. We can't become anything else. We won't embrace Janicism. We won't do this. If we want to form this government, this empire, we need a lot more territory in India. Yeah, we can't really do that yet. Adopt this. What do we need for it? Greater stability. Civilization greater than 60. Civilization greater than 60. How much civilization do I have right now over here? Is that 57? Yeah, and it's growing still. So that will happen on its own at a certain point. So we should use the rest of our power to see if I can convert already some of this territory away from Tamil, like we did in the previous time, but then we went too hard and lost our own powers and whatever not. So we could, you're all Lankan, so that's good. But you're all Tamil, so if we could assimilate you. There we go, now the area is also Lankan in general. And that's impact on loyalty is now going well. So now we need to start looking at areas that are just not working for the province loyalty. Change that. So this is the worst of them. There we go. Now it's 0, 0, 0. And let's see if we can do here something. Let's assimilate it. Okay. And we'll slowly try to spread our culture around. Death of this man. Ooh, and also this little boy died away. Passed away whilst being born. Ow. The Chola family. He's a researcher, which means we like a researcher. For civic advances. Ouch. Everybody else is so bad at this job. Yowza. 50% only. Ugh. 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 Horrible. Cancel. I don't know what I was just about to do, but I reckon perhaps that I was about to promote you because you are the happy dude. About to hire those mercenaries while we were not in a war. Whoa. Yeah, our omen just ended. Let's get that omen back, because without the omen, we're a little bit effed. That omen is really what's keeping us in a check. So now we can't see other religions anymore present, but they are present. There's another view I know. Hindu, but how do I sort by province loyalty? This one is declining. His two provinces are declining in loyalty. So we need to look at that. Everything else is rising. It's basically the new Kalalupta, and so the regions we recently conquered, they're not loyal. And they're becoming less and less loyal. So basically, if I look at that, I am more concerned with getting this area to become loyal than I'm concerned with the other one who's going so fast down that I probably can't stop it from becoming happy. Well, we just did the omen, so we can convert a little bit over here. That should already help a wee bit. That already helping? Yeah, it went from 0.08 to 0.05. You want... local power is requested to import cloth. Sure. If it's only giving us money and nothing... I don't know if it says if you will lose something. I don't know if it can do that. Why are you on top of one another? Are you at war? No, you're not. So, how are the armies doing? You have 2 loyal cohorts, you have 1 loyal cohort. Which is bad, by the way, having loyal cohorts, because that means his loyalty is dropping. He's also pretender, which is not very good. Well, his loyalty is decent overall. I have 4 loyal cohorts, so there's that. And we could start considering a different army, because if we now look at our war people, assimilated pops. Assimilate pops. Yeah, we still need to do that a lot. Convert pops. Oh, this is the way to do it. Thank you. No. Do I now click on the province? Yeah, that's what I do. Okay. Just having to learn how this works. That is an easy way to do it. Good. Well, let's start building ourselves some building. What's this? What did I just do? I just built a marketplace here, didn't I? I didn't want to build a marketplace here. Hold on. Building a marketplace over here? Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Local tax modifier. I mean, this is a bit... Yeah, we can build one over here. But we shouldn't just focus on that province alone, even if it is by far our best. This one is also really good. This is a weird province. Promote you. Promote you. You guys are happy. And promote you. There you go. Get some researchers. Considering our research ratio is still very, very, very poor. How about our war exhaustion? How much is it dropping? Our current war exhaustion is and it's dropping by -10. Okay, so it's not really worth doing anymore. Petition. The wealthy residents of Tamraparni have sent a full petition on behalf of the entire province, complaining about the harsh way of our governor. It seems that his taxation policy is causing quite a furore. Not sure what that means, I apologize. amongst landowners who are having to work their slaves to the bone in order to meet their tax quotas. It's certainly unusual for our subjects to complain in such a manner. Perhaps we ought to consider their arguments carefully. Nonsense, he's doing a fine job. He gains local unrest. And or he loses 20 loyalty. Censor loses 20 loyalty. Hilk is gonna lose 20 loyalty. It's not good. Not good. But I kinda wish... Is there not... this is a way. Free hands will cost 10 loyalty to revoke. That's not what I mean. But it gains him monthly corruption. I wish there was a way to just gain him... him to become better. It's so bad that he's only 50%. There's really nobody better than him. Yoja. Maximum improved opinion. We don't really have tourney issues. National commerce. Starting experience. Heavy infantry troops. We don't use those. There we go. Technology. Trade overview. We're doing quite well. Current income. It's interesting that even doesn't matter if you import or export, you always get income, which feels to me weird, because normally when you import, it costs money. We are currently exporting 1 grain, manpower, research points, mercenaries. We really don't need those. How is our income doing? Quite well, actually. Oh, marketplace has been built. Nice. What else? Manpower. Is there anywhere else where we have like a big area that's... This is his. I really need it to be in a place that we own, I reckon. Oh, my research ratio is no longer bad. We getting lazy. That's bad. Martial and finance go down. We want those things. We want those things a lot. I have way more money. I should really work with that. Why is moving population so costly? Because there's so many places that are way less prominent than our capital city over here. It's so big. Feels like boosting your capital city is like by far the best to do. They actually get a little less happier when you move them into freemen. What's this? Unrest in a certain area. Our city of Nelsinda. Okay, Nelsinda. At least that's how I pronounce it, which I know wrong. Over here, alright. Is struggling with unrest as a group of dissenters has taken control of a subset of population living in the city. Our party has prepared some of our troops to quell this conflict before it escalates further. At the same time, it's has to treat the revolters with respect. We will wait these dissenters out, as I suggest. We gain even more revolt risk. Or we can kill 2 Tamil slave and Tamil freemen. I'm actually going to do this one. I know it's even more unrest, which is definitely not a good thing, but promote you, because we really need more research actually. Professional sailing. Let's just do training on the job. Oh wow, this is actually a decent big city. But it's not mine. And I know, because I focus on converting everything, that is what's causing the unrest right now as well. I just hope that by doing this, how shall I put it? I get ahead of the gap that is a problem. Ooh, look, loyalty is actually increasing. Nice. Loyalty is increasing all over the place. That is really good. Omen power, religious advances have been made. Accepted rights, wrong role culture group. We want this one. We want this one badly. Because wrong culture group is everything that's Tamil, so this is really nice for us to get. Trade route has disappeared. That's not good. Stone, furs, hennep. What do we want? Fish? Population growth? Spices? And let's do fish. From Andhra, let's go. City advances. Okay. Other tech resources as well. Oh, civic advances it is probably. Slave output is also not bad. Wrong culture happiness. Is that the same? Wrong culture group happiness? That's the same thing then. I have a feeling. Civilization. Army maintenance now becomes more expensive. Military tradition costs minus 10%. That's really good to save your points up in here, but we have a lot of those, so I'm not really too worried about those. The rights of man, national slave output, that's nice. Sacrifice to the gods cost less. I'm first gonna take accepted rights. Let's get people to become happier. Because they were like really bad down here. They're getting a little less problematic. 31% isn't good, but it is better than it was, I reckon. Because I think some of these were 22 in that order. Let's promote you. Let's promote you. Don't forget, of course, that all these this ability to there's actually some convert a little bit. Wait on how long? Oh yeah, we can do that. But yeah, promote. Promote. There we go. Now we have half and half. I hope that is a better ratio. I don't know what the best ratio is, to be honest. Do we need a training camp? How much manpower? Maximum is way more than we have, so we don't need to worry on that bit. Let's just do this and this. Local population growth, local slave happiness is not really needed, but yeah, in that case, I'm going to be bothering with this. Local tax modifier is good, but it's also local slave. I wish it was local slave output, but that's not what it is. It's population growth. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's get a level 2 fort because this place is way too important, and let's do this. There we go, and you're finished. Free granary is coming up. Let's do it. Somebody who supports a different pretender. Fine. Inflammation. That's a disease. Yeah, I'm not very healthy. This is a daughter of mine that's now also 17 years old. I could arrange a marriage for her. 45-year-old, not very interested in him. He's got 11 oratory power. That is really good. So you know what? Oh, I want to select him. Arrange a marriage with this man because he is good. We do like the researches to go quick. Because you have oratory power of 8. This man has 11. He's amazing. Sorry, you lost it. You lost your position. But I also am very keen And get the other guy out of his position. Because you have 9. There you go. Much better. How much do you have? 9. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's no one better than that. Okay, so the rest is good, but that might have gotten me new scorned families. Actually, it didn't. Surprisingly enough. And my boy... Actually, I didn't realize I had a third girl. I didn't even know. So what are you? You're intelligent. That's amazing. Effective ruler, monthly governor loyalty. That is actually something I really like to see. Your prominence is good. Death. The death of the head of the Punjab family. Alright. This means we have a title to give away. Go see you. Local freeman output. Sure. But I feel like we've got this a wee bit under control now. How are the provinces doing again? Yeah, we're doing okay in the provinces. It's not great. It's not great, but it's improving. I am thoroughly enjoying that. How are you doing? You have decisively gotten more allies. You are a smart man. Besides, I am currently waiting on these conversions to finally start kicking in a little bit. So much is here Tamil still. I don't know. Kind of wish you had a sort of a pop-up thing, like today we could. Well, this has definitely changed because I didn't do anything over here. But I wish you could see that a little easier. I didn't do anything over here, I think. But I'm not certain. I know I did it in a few locations, but I don't think I did that for slaves. Which is why, yeah, it is happening. These conversions are taking place. I'm happy about that. There you go. Get more proper religion. Or proper. Always careful when you say those words. But yeah. With this, our little kingdom is grown big. By the way, how is it with the barbarians? You are stable. It's because of my local civilization value, I assume. Ooh, which is really darn low. Okay. Well, that's a little less. Decisions, still diplomacy, not really worth it. National tax is normal, right? We're starting to gain cash. Starting to gain cold hard cash. I like it. As we've now built everything up here to the maximum. I wonder if this is always the maximum or if it's related to population. I assume a bit of both, because this can have one building as well, but you get some local forts. Okay, that feels weird to me. I promote you, Mr. Tribesman, to a freeman. There you go. This is going well. The more we assimilate, the more we can start improving other ventures as well. You are pretty happy. Promote you. And we'll do that again. There we go. And let's promote you. The more research, the better. Because I think that is also one of my watchers said, like, that's a way to play as well. By allying yourself to Punjab and then out-teching them. So I guess we have a knack for it. If they say it like that. And fine, assimilate, because we're not going to go to war for some time. There we go, just do mass assimilate for a moment. Ruler popularity gain. That is nice. For certain, but I'm going to go again with Rome culture happiness. That should bring these guys that were 33% up to, these are all 60 now. You're still 32. Does it still need to kick in? Why have you gone down? Accepted rights. Would be nice to see if I could see all the tax I took, because now I had the feeling this should have helped, but it isn't helping. Or is it only in the area that I really control? Like this guy. Slave amnesty. Yeah, so slave amnesty. This is not Aryan culture group, aggressive expansion and accepted rights. So, why do you not have this? Not Aryan group. Oh, but you're not a slave then? Is that it? Sorry? Do I need a slave to make this work? Yeah, I need a slave to make it work. Okay. So it did help, but the one was only for slaves. You have a lot of area right now. There's another death. The Varambam family. There's another one of these guys. There you go. You are a little bit better at this job. My current heir, is that the one I just gave that power to? Yep. I gave just my son a position. He's intelligent and he's assertive. Motley character prominence, and when he rules, there's national commerce income. An effective ruler as well. I kinda like him. Let's see what kind of wife we can give my son. And after this marriage game, I'm gonna end the episode. But this is the first time we married out our heir, and I think our heir is pretty potent. She's 38, that's definitely a no-no. I need something that's young. Sort by title, sort by marital, charisma, zeal, prominence, popularity, loyalty, corruption, health, sort by age, thank you. So, you should be pretty young, you're 16. There you go, and my boy is 16. You have amazing charisma and zeal. Don't know if that exactly works for anything. Your health is 89%, my son is 100%. Interesting to see. Your health is 100% as well. Personality, zeal, effective ruler. That's a ruler. I don't know if half their stats come to you or not, if how that works. Quite interested in it. If anyone knows, do let me know in the comments. She's a daughter of the Admiral of the First Navy, okay. That's general. Finance and prominence. Interesting. Walls Archer. 100. 7864. You have some decent overall stats. I wonder if I need that in order to get good babies. You are 17 years old. Admiral of the First Navy. You're 18 years old and I don't see anything special about it. 19 years old. So it's either you with more overall decent stats, or you are extremely focused in stats. Which family is scorned? Balika, so that's none of these, right? No. So this is the general. No, this is 7, 1 less, 6 less, 4 less, 3 less. So she has 3 more points than she has. Her ambition is to get married. Mardo. Loyalty. She has corruption as well. Fine. We'll select her. There we go. You are now his spouse. Yeah, of the general that our very first general. Wonder if that will increase his loyalty, but there it is. You are now models, loyal courts, charisma. Hold on. There's no change for this. You are now married to me. Indirectly. Your daughter is married to my son. Does that not help? Does that not help at all? You have a lot of prominence, by the way. General, head of family. Because of general and head of family, it grows. Commanded cohorts, loyal cohorts, pretender. positive legitimacy, but it's not really going down fast enough for me to be bothered by it. And you're already 52 years old, so I think we're good. We married his daughter, and with that we've done the marriage game. As I already said, this was going to be a slower episode, which we tried to, well, stabilize our realm. I think we've done it because all provinces are actually now gaining loyalty. So I think we've managed to do just that what we needed, and we have not enough citizens versus freemen, that's for sure, but we are slowly working on it. And we are slowly working on getting that Lunken culture to spread far and wide and to get this culture group to change. And look, there's already some Lunken over on top here, and I didn't change those. I changed in this area, for sure, but that's very interesting to see. Hey, and Cody actually changed back into. Interesting. Let's just make that as a last little change. Tamil. Assimilate, I don't have it. Alright, well. We'll have to see if we can make it work. Culture is slowly converting. Our religion is doing very, very well as well. I say that we have gotten ourselves quite a stable realm. And we're going to be a little bit more quiet for some time because we still have a lot of aggressive expansion. But I hope you are enjoying the episode. And if you have any tips or things you want to say about I like this or I don't like this, do let me know in the comments. Because I'm always open for suggestions and for, well, general interaction with my watchers. And with that, I truly say I thank you for watching. And remember, great peril yields great beauty.